Hello, friends. So, for our guided meditation today, find a comfortable seat on the floor with your legs crossed under you. You may choose to have a little pillow or rolled up blanket underneath the hips to help the lower back and hips release. So, just take a minute to get settled and get yourself comfortable with your body in alignment. You might want to rock forward and back on your hip bones until your shoulders are centered kind of over your hips. And then taking care to place the skull over the shoulders, drawing it up and back, like the back of your skull is gently pressing back behind you, tipping your chin down ever so slightly so that you're creating a nice, easy channel through the nose and down into your lungs. And let your eyes close when you have a nice, aligned posture. And just notice your breath. Don't try to change anything. And as your breath deepens and expands just a little bit, feel how your belly pulls outward in the inhale, and then exhale empties. You can bring a hand to your heart, and now feel the belly, middle, and chest rise and fill up with air on the inhale, and fall back towards the spine with the exhale. So just take a moment here, consciously breathing as we begin our practice. Tune in to the sounds happening around you in your house or in your environment, accepting the sounds, noticing what there is to notice about those sounds, and always coming back to the sensation of your body sustaining itself with breath. Now imagine that you are in a peaceful place, a quiet place, a beautiful place of your choosing. There are tall trees around, and the ground is soft underneath your feet. You can feel it as you walk along at kind of a moderate pace. You're not hurried. You walk slow enough to take in the landscape, but fast enough to activate your heart rate. You don't have a destination, but it doesn't matter because you have no obligations in this moment. No work, no stress, no expectations from other people, family, friends, teachers. They're not here right now. It's just you on a walk. And as you enjoy your amble, you start to feel that this is a place that is just right for you. You notice that the underlying feeling of worry you normally carry around every day, it's just gone. You don't need it right now. You belong here, on this path, and you will belong wherever it takes you. You notice the sounds of people nearby now. Someone's laughing and music is playing, and you feel confident, and you're drawn to this music. It seems familiar, like maybe you've heard it before, but you can't quite place it. You stop for a moment and just listen to this interesting music. This music makes you feel amazing, like you could start dancing, but you don't. You're so intrigued by the sounds that you just sit there, taking in the melody and the pulse and the tone of the music. What is the beat of this music to you? Is it constant, or is there a lot of change? What kinds of instruments do you hear? What is your music? You walk closer and you realize that this music is happening live. The musicians notice you and they motion for you to come closer. You do, and one of them hands you an instrument. The music continues, and everyone seems to be so relaxed with what they're doing. They smile at you, and you can't help but smile back and join them. Now you're inside the music. You're a part of the music that you're drawn to. You belong there. And the sounds lift you up so that you feel your whole body start to come alive. You play and you don't think. The motion of your hands is just an extension of how you feel. It seems like you and the other musicians are all feeling the same sense of celebration and warmth together. You notice the music begin to dim. It gets a bit softer, and you play softer too. The motions of the musicians' hands get a little smaller, little by little, enjoying the softness of this part of the dance, until the sound is softer, 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 down to just a whisper. As if the wind has just blown it away in a gentle breeze, the music stops, and all of you are still and silent. This silent moment holds everything that you've just done somehow, and your body is still vibrating with the music that you've just made. You put your hands in your lap, palms down on your knees. You feel full of energy even though you're not moving. And even though you didn't actually talk to anyone, you feel friendship. How lucky you are to be here in this place. You smile at your new friends, and they in turn nod at you. You get up and walk back on your path, feeling lighter in your step now and fully unburdened. You pass the tall trees and head toward a place that you call home. As you come back into yourself, just bring the attention back on your breathing again in your body. You can open your hands and wiggle your toes, and be gentle with your eyes. Let the room come back into your eyes without searching for anything in your field of vision. You can stretch out your legs, roll your shoulders, and I hope that moment felt good for you, and that in the coming days, when reality gets a little rough, you can feel like you have a place to step back into. It's okay to drop everything and do nothing for a couple minutes and just notice your own body and breath. It's okay to tap in to your safe place if that's a better place for you for a moment. It's okay to leave the screen. It's okay to turn your camera off. It's okay to feel however you're feeling. We're having a lot of feelings right now in this time of global pandemic, and sometimes we feel sad and sometimes we feel lonely, and it's okay to feel sad and lonely. And remember that it's not a forever feeling, and that whatever that feeling is, you have to do something with it if you want it to change. So you need to do something that makes you feel alive. So that could be just moving your body in any exercise, in a 5-minute yoga video. It could be reading a fantastic book. It could be the pleasant sensation of doing something with your hands, knitting, practicing, baking cookies, pulling apart electronics, using a hammer and nail, stitching something, weaving a basket, whatever it is that makes you feel like you've done something. Do that thing, and be kind to yourself, be peaceful, and know that you are loved and appreciated. That's all for today. Be well, everyone.